Hello, welcome to my channel. So today I am doing this page as a memory page per se. This is yesterday's page, and yesterday marked the 1-year anniversary of our Nova Roses being in our family. So I wanted to make a page about it. She was gotten for my littlest birthday because the summer prior to his fur baby had passed away. She was old and had, I don't remember the name of it, but it was a form of cancer. She had had multiple mastectomy, there we go, done, but it just pretty much overtook her. So I'm doing this for my littles to look back on later in life, to remember this day and this doggo, because by the time that time comes, she'll probably be gone as well. To start with, I am going to go ahead and do a simple border with my washi tapes. Nothing too fancy for this page. It's just going to be about our little Nova. My son named her. Actually, she is Alaskan Clay Kai, and we have 4 of them total. And they are miniature versions of Siberian Huskies. So, his fur baby that had passed away the summer before was a Siberian Husky, and the only thing he had asked for his birthday was he wanted a puppy of his own, pretty much. So around here, because that's a newer breed and not many people actually know about them, you just cannot find them around here, so I had to go hunting online and found her in, I believe it was Oregon. Was it? Yeah, it was Oregon. And they flew her over to us. And he was so excited because him and his fur baby were like best friends. And I believe he missed that. He didn't, it wasn't the same with our others that we'd had, or that we have. He wanted one of his own, and kind of to be his best friend type thing. And so he was so excited when she came. And like I had told him, the hard part is not taking care of them and loving them. The hard part is knowing when to and having to let them go when it's their time. And that has been the hardest part for us. We've always had fur babies in our lives, and each time it never gets easier. So he wanted one of his own. You've seen me do this process before, so all I'm doing is putting down my glue stick and my washi tapes that I make out of the Dylusions paints and stuff, and then the masking tapes. But yep, to explain an Alaskan Clay Kai to you, because a lot of people have no idea what those are. Well, to give you an example, I had been going to my same vet for many years, and the first time I brought our first one in there, that was the very first time they had ever seen one, and had ever even heard of them. They're not even in the system as a breed yet. They are that new of a breed, but they are like our Nova here. She is 17 pounds and about 16 inches tall. She is our biggest one, and she won't get any bigger. That's her full-grown size. Our littlest one is 7 pounds, and she's the size of a miniature Chihuahua. And she's my husband's baby. And if anyone else out there has a husband who has a fur baby, would understand that in his eyes she can never do any wrong. So she is spoiled rotten. They all are, really, but for her, she's a bit more spoiled because of him. However, I'm gonna work that down with my nail. There we go. Like I said, guys, this is just a page for a memory page, and I wanted to upload it to have it for the future for my littles. Okay, put my clip back over here, and I'm gonna do like I always do and outline the border here. But with the Alaskan clay kites, in our family we call them Kikis for short, because my littlest little, when we had gotten our first one, he just couldn't say Alaskan clay kite properly, so he just cut it down to Kiki. However, they have every trait of a husky. Every trait. If you know what a Siberian Husky does as far as like their singing and their howling, we call it singing. They do that exact same thing, and they are pack animals. So with us having the 4 of them, when one starts singing, they all join in. It's actually kind of cute, but sometimes can get annoying. But yeah. So this is what she looks like here today. Oh, sorry, there we go. She is the coppery red color and got one blue eye and one, it's a greenish brown color. What I'm going to do, because I just printed this off on my Canon Ivy Click, so what I'm going to do is I got a scrap piece of cardstock here. I'm just going to stick it down on there. So it's a sticky back paper. I just peel the back off. Stick it on somewhere in the middle, roughly. Just like so. And then I'm going to outline it. Oh, goodness. And then I'm going to do the big bump, little bump border, because I'm also going to be using this image from the Don't Won't Can't Dylusion stamp set. So I kind of want to mimic it. So, big, little. Alright, turn it over and do that all the way around. Same thing down here. And the other side. Alright, and go in and make little circles on the big bumps. And then I am going to cut it out just around the outside here. It doesn't gotta be perfect. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. So this is what we have. I just cut it all the way out. I'm gonna put my scissors away because I'm done with them. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put double-sided tape on the back of this. So that way I can stick it down when I'm ready. Alright, now for my layout. Let's start with the pictures. This was her the day that we brought her home. Little bitty old turd. And because we go to the lake during the summers, all of our doggos go with us. They're our family. And we train them to ride on four-wheelers and our side-by-sides with us. This was her first time going for a side-by-side ride. And she did really, really well. She actually enjoyed it. We do have one of them that does not enjoy it, so we do not force it upon him. He's just as content sitting in their yard down there because it's fenced in. So I want to put this one up here, I believe, and then this one here, and this one right in the middle, like so, somewhere like that. Maybe, no, I like it over here. Just like that. And then this is her. She is a coppery red color. So this is what she looks like right now, sitting on our back porch. So I'm gonna put that up here somewhere, because down here is where I'm going to put this image. Again, that's from the Don't, Won't, Can't set. So I'm gonna put it roughly here. And then I have these images, which is from her Heads and Tails, the Dylusions Heads and Tails stamp set. And I thought it was really, really cute and kind of reminded me of, because a lot of people will say that our dogs look like little wolves or little foxes. So I thought, oh, that's kind of cute. So I figure I'm going to put it probably right here. We can see that this is the body, and here's the head, and then the little tail, because that did remind me of her tail. And put it right there. I think that's how I want to lay my page out. So we have to start with the things that are on the bottom. We'll just go ahead and start on the left here. All I do is I grab my image, I peel a bit back, just to kind of get my placement correct before I stick it down. Alright, so I'm going to put that right about there, press it down, and peel the rest off, and then press it down. And then we'll move up here to this one and do the same thing. Well, I guess I have to do the bottom. Just like that. And then this one would go next. So for this one, I am going to grab my craft pick and my glue stick. And go around and put glue everywhere really well. Just like that. And put it in its place, which would be about here, I would say. Oh, you may not even be able to see everything that I'm doing. I apologize. Okay, give it a good press because that is a thicker paper. All right. The next one would be this image. So we'll peel the back and put it about where I want it to go. So somewhere about there. Okay. Now, with the head, because it's going across the page, I'm just going to see about where I need to snip it at. And it looks like I can use that line right there as a guide. So I'm just going to grab my scissors and snip it right along that line. Oh, yeah, it's all right. I should have colored it first, but that's okay. Fill this off and stick it on. Oh no, the head has to go on last because this goes on. I did it so backwards, I apologize. The tail goes on right now. Okay, glue stick. Down, put this about where I want it to go, which is somewhere in here, I believe. Right about there will be all right. Okay, and then this body parts, I gotta put some double-sided tape on the back because I apparently forgot to do that. Alright, peel that off. Add my glue everywhere. Just like so. Bring my book back over and stick this down where it needs to be. Well, we're going to go about, well, let's go a bit more over here. There we go. Stick it on. Got a good press in all areas. I don't think I got any glue down here. Nope. Dry as a bone. There we go. And then we put the head on. So I need to clean my mat up, but I'll do that after I get these two on. Peel the tape off of the back, or the backing off of the double-sided tape, I guess. Glue stick really well on that edge because it's going to be right at the bend of the book, and this is towards the end of the month. So this is a bulkier book, and that's where it tends to want to fill up for the most part. And then we will just stick it right here, I believe is where I want it to go. Yeah, just like that. And the last part is the other side of his face. We're going to do the exact same process. Look down and line it up on the other side here. And you can obviously see that it's cut down the middle, but the overall image is there. You can tell what it is, and you don't have to worry on it coming off or pulling up, I guess, because that's what'll happen. It'll start to pull up in the middle. All right, I'm gonna clean my mat up from my glue really fast. Just using my little binky rag here. Okay, pick up my mess. And then I am just gonna go in. Well, first I'm going to outline it, because I'm going to use the water brush pens to add a bit of color to those, and just in case it goes over the edge a bit, I don't want to ruin my marker and I want to be able to outline everything. So that's what I'm doing. And on these, I even go over the images because it will go over them. Okay, do everything on this page first. Move over here to this side, outline it. Go ahead and do this one up here really fast, then we'll do the middle one. There we go. Okay, I think that's everything. It appears so. Now, I'm just going to go in and try to color the head on this to kind of match her head. And because she is a coppery reddish tone, I'm just going to use the desert sand, and then I'm going to put a little bit of rose quartz on the top just to add a bit more of the texture, or the reddish color, because it's not a deep red, so I tried to find something that would blend well with it. And I think this one will do just fine for what I'm trying to do. We'll see. I'll just add a bit of it. Oh, I went over a bit, but that's all right. Let that dry for a second, then I'll go over it again. And then the same thing on her tail. Okay. And go over it with this one more time, just to darken up that pink a bit. There we go. And then up here on the tips of her ears, just the outside of them, because the inside of her ears are all white and pink. Right. And do I want to go around here with it, or I could, I guess. Just the bumps, I believe I'm gonna do, because I don't really like it being all white like that. So I'm just gonna go around and I'm gonna do the outer border of this, just the bumps, the same way. Use this color, I'm gonna go over it with the pink, and I'm gonna use this color again on top of it. And that'll just give it that, I don't even know what color you'd call that, brownish color. Okay. And then finish that off. Final little stretch here on this one. Just like so. Okay. And then whatever I did to that one, I'm going to do over here on this little guy, or on this bumpy image border. Just going to try to do it quickly. Okay. And then I think, do I want to do anything else? Actually, no, I don't think so. I think I'm gonna leave it just like this. Alright guys, like I said, this is a just a page for fun, a page for a memory. And again, I wanted to celebrate Miss Nova Rose's 1-year anniversary of being a part of our family, and wanted to record it, and that way my littles can watch it later on in life. So it could possibly have given you some inspiration, possibly not, because it's nothing different than I've done in any of the other pages. However, if you like the video, please give it a like. And until the next one, I hope you stay safe, stay warm, and we'll see you in the next video, and I thank you very much for watching. See you later. Bye-bye.